Greetings, Team 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose Conan, then this reading was definitely meant to find you right now. So, the song that is coming through for your team to start you off is from the Notorious B.I.G. and it's called Notorious Thugs. I've actually never heard of it. It's off of his Life After Death album. So, your inner teenage rage. I don't know, like number one, you was thugging it out, and I'm pretty sure it had to do with a whole lot of noise. A lot of noise. I'm hearing a lot of music. My light keeps flickering. I'm feeling like a raver, going to raves, going to nightclubs, basement parties. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Let's see. Trying the unknown that makes you feel immortal. That's a very interesting approach, Team 1. As your inner teenage is raging to release some there's some stored up trauma in certain parts of the body. Now, a little bit of a trigger warning. I'm kind of getting, there was a lot of especially physical domestic abuse, okay? To release that noise, breaking stuff. That's what's coming through. Feeling broken, just all in all. Not feeling enough, not feeling your cup's full enough. Picked up the deck, but it was in reverse, but I was looking at the Four of Wands in reverse. It was a home error. Poor parents that didn't deserve to be parents, possibly. You raised yourself, you raised your siblings. You did what you could, but it was also too much to handle. Felt like I'm hearing "As the World Falls Down" from David Bowie. Labyrinth. Maybe it felt like a labyrinth, like a huge maze, like you didn't know which turn you were going to go into. This could have involved a lot of moving, a lot of movement, having to move from place to place. Okay. Living in vehicles. Thank you, confirmation, spirit. Having to make moves. Maybe when it comes to illegal substances, like also distribution of self is a possible thing here. Again, trigger warning, but it just feels like at this time in your teenage years, what's enraging is that you never got to feel warmth, wanted, not so much needed, because you was always needed, but wanted, just purely wanted. Hearing like a stray cat. Maybe someone's came across a stray cat lately that was super hungry. There could have been times where you were starving and stealing was the only option. Okay, it's for someone somewhere. The number 4 and the number 7 is sticking out as well. So April or maybe July could be significant. If you can think that far back ahead, if those are significant time frames. Yeah, I'm just seeing someone who honestly loves to dance. The more movement that you put out, the more it's releasing freedom. I believe the freedom card is a chariot, and then this has to be chariot. Yeah, strength is the next one. A constant flow of progression, but it's like harsh progression is sort of what I'm getting. It's like a zoo. It's too much to handle. Please, Spirit, please. You can get some tarot out here for it. Wow, team. The Sun is the only one that came out in reverse out of those 4. We got Justice, Spirit, the King of Pentacles, the Monarch. What's the Monarch? I might have to look that one up. Oh, it's the Hierophant. The monarch is a Hierophant, and then the sun in reverse. So Justice, King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the sun in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Ooh, maybe, baby. There could have been a really close connection, and I mean, Two of Cups, it doesn't have to really involve anybody. It's this balance of, like I said, feeling wanted and desired rather than rather than feeling needed, like always needed but never wanted. Your inner teenage self wants you to know and to recognize how much you've sacrificed. You've given a lot of your dignity to put things on a back burner, or to push things to the side that was personal, but yet it needed to be handled like business because maybe money was a thing that was an object. Just running through doing this with no guarantee that at the end of it, it was either A, going to work out, or B, going to be satisfying. Your inner teenage self is very much aware of how you oversee the value in situation in others, but seeing it in yourself and being proud of yourself, or love never felt so good. To feel loved, to feel the ooh. So I'm kind of okay. So what I'm hearing is that when you would assist to put your neck out there, get what you need to get done, get it situated, addressed, lick it, stick it, put it back, there was no recognition. And I think the reason that they're raging inside is to recognize that you must balance that out within your being. I'm hearing fasting for someone. This is very, very general, so please take what resonates and use all discernment, okay? Fasting, and this doesn't have to be food. I'm hearing fasting from consumption of too much programming of some sort. Maybe scrolling through TikTok or reels and things as such, like taking in too much of the outside world and not looking within and seeing how beautiful and bright and light, because everybody here but the Justice card is in white with cats around. I see a wolf. Ooh, Justice with the witch. What an analogy that looks like. The color is like Coraline. Three of Cups with the King of Pentacles. The Hermit with the Hierophant. And what up with the Sun in reverse? That's the Hierophant. Then what is this card? She's holding an ankh. The book is in my closet. Hold on a second. It was the Emperor. The monarch is the Emperor. And the Hierophant came out at the end. Okay. So, with that being stated, it is in your attention span that you are exactly aware of what you're capable of, that you can take off the blindfold and see exactly what you're holding to be the truth, which is leading forward on that good foot, right? That good foot is something that you already embody. She's already holding the Pentacle and the Three of Cups. This is giving me that this is your time. Your inner teenager, they're raging because you're not celebrating now. You're supposed to be giving yourself a pat on the back at this time. You've had to endure a lot of your masculine divinity. You've had to, in a harsh world, in a harsh reality, I don't think you've ever had the time to really soften yourself. Because always having introspection, being the hermit under the emperor, that's a heavy responsibility. And it is definitely the feeling of you don't feel like anybody's on your side. You don't feel like, hell, she don't even have animals in her card. She's definitely lonely, but she's looking at a beautiful flower that's growing in the snow. That don't make sense, does it? Right? How it's done. You want to get wild? Okay, I'll show you wild. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was something that really switched your mood to where I'm seeing how you used to, like, I'm seeing Blade and they're in the club, to like you're down in the basement just chilling, like, hey, smoking, I don't know, pot possibly, but it's like you went from a whole high to a real low, but with obedience. I don't know why I'm hearing obedience possibly. But it wasn't even satisfying. Okay, and with the mystic being the Hierophant, it's now a thing of the past for you to hold on to this demand to see change around you. Wow, that went really deep. It feels like there was expectations that were never met. The universe is the world card for this deck. KB, that's over. She's still holding the wand at the end. From the beginning to the end. Okay? Still holding the wand. Still carrying on strong. Still has that little bit of belief and faith. But it's not forced and is not one to be reckoned with. Team 1, you are not. To lower your standards is what your inner teenage is wanting to address to you right now. You are far beyond lowering your standards at this point. You had to at one point to please others, to become level-headed and understand others when in all actuality it didn't even fit with who you are, Team 1. It was a mirror. My card just moved on its own. It was just to space you out. To really see this in others. Like, let's just say old best friends at that time. A supply of demand of like your experience, your wisdom. Well, my eye is twitching. I don't think people had met someone like you at that age to be so mature. Like I said, there's probably a lot behind closed doors that ended up happening that molded you into the spark of the fire. The communication you got is on point with accepting what you can't change. This is amazing because I feel like Team 1, you're definitely spiritual. I see you've always been spiritual, but I hate that the only card out here in reverse is the Sun. It's giving a lot of like, you've never been able to just thrive and allow it to just, grow within you. It felt like a chore is what I'm hearing, but now this is crazy. I just got done with speaking to my therapist individually, and before I got to speak to her, I did some deep diving this morning with a meditation of being in, and if you'd like to try this, please try it, because it actually did work for me. But I was trying to work on my throat chakra. Okay, Fridays is the best timing to do this, or whenever you feel called to, but I'm just saying that the energy's potent on Fridays. But within 30 minutes, like, set your phone, your timer to 30 minutes. In silence is what you do. You sit in silence. You don't speak. You don't interact. You can walk around, but I would just sit if I were you, so you can be grounded and feeling yourself out. And within your mind, you're setting the intention, my truth will speak to me even in silence. Okay? And as I'm sitting there, I'm just going way back to an age, and the first time I have an addiction with drinking. Okay? My first drink I had at 15. And it made me feel like when I really meditated and got into this energy, it felt like I could see that this molded me to feel like I'm on a deserted island with no food, no water, no community. But Captain Jack Sparrow was jealous because I was on the island with all the rum, surrounded by ocean, nothing else, and maybe a coconut tree. As I'm talking to my therapist, she said, what do we do if we don't feel our emotions? And I said, they just stack. And I got to thinking, kind of like a volcano, it makes its own island. And she looked at me and she said, Royal, I thought we were going for waterfalls, not islands near water. And I said, I don't want to be in the water no more. I want to dive deep. And I feel like that's what this is the truth has came within you recently, and your inner teenage self wants you to be very compassionate with you. Okay? To really be warm with yourself. Sometimes it's very hard to be lonely, but it's all about balance. And if you're an introvert, that's great, but are you enjoying being an introvert? Like, are you naturally an introvert? Or are you afraid to allow people in without thinking that shit's gonna hit the fan, or rejection may be a thing, or abandonment, or getting hurt? All can be the same at once. But the fact that you've held it down for this amount of time shows how much, I'm really saying dignity you have. You are devoted to a higher teaching. So I do see this team being my psychics, my artists, my entrepreneurs. Okay, maybe you do a whole lot better in private company than in an outer event. Okay, but the thing is, when it comes to others around you that have didn't try back then to take your innocence from you, to plead you, and then abandon you, leave you high and dry, that was their reflection of them. That had nothing to do with you. The fact that you were strong and you actually held on to the boat as they were trying to push you off the boat, you held on. And you still made it to shore with them. They might not have seen you get off the boat, but nobody has to know exactly how you did it. Unless you want to share that. I'd like to hear it. Go put it down in the comments. You heard me? What else? Please and thank you. Some more clarification for my team. That's so beautiful. Healing and awareness being on the bottom. Okay? It's okay. Sometimes it's very difficult to allow others in, but then there are others who are out. My thigh, my right thigh is like tingling, like right under my hip. Interesting to know that you could possibly be different. You see how she's a little thick, she's a little curvy. You know what I'm saying? There's something about you that's different. The fish are looking at her and attracted to her. You know what that means? Abundance is attracted to you, baby. Period. Like, that was clear as day from the first set of cards we got. Oh, this is my song. from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. If the world were to end tomorrow, or if tomorrow were to be your 24/24 on my time, if tomorrow were to be last day and my light just flickered at me, would you be happy with how you loved yourself, how you treated yourself, how you put yourself first, how you came out of the toxicity and you were aware of what exactly the patterns were and you addressed them and you forgave yourself for them? Because just because you got dragged into it, that does not mean that you took initiative and you continue to walk with that. We have to live in the now, and grounding is huge for this team. Literally, I'm hearing going outside with nature, honestly, kicking your feet up in a creek of water. Let's just say you have a mop bucket or something, put some water in it from the hose outside, get you a lawn chair, sit in it and put your feet in the cold water. Well, I don't know, it's kind of getting cool here, but you know what I mean? Like, or if you have one of those feet jet thing, it's a jet to holiday, literally. But soak your feet. Something about you getting grounded within where you're perceived to go next. Okay, like I shuffled it, and on the bottom is abundance planning. To let it flow, let it go. But that's not really what this is like. It's like literally let it flow type of thing. This is having movement. I'm also seeing someone needs to like do some heavy trauma releasing within their hips. So moving your hips, moving the spine. Okay, really getting in tune with your body. My neighbor just came outside. Attractive. What was your inner teenage? They want you to read some more, okay? This could be reading like me. This could be reading a book. This could be reading information. But since the Hierophant did come out, you are called and have been for a long time to teach others, to be a teacher of some sort. You have a higher learning. You have the Hermit out here. You have not only ascended down here more than once. You've been here so many times, but this was the hardest lesson, and you seriously got past it. And getting past the view, because I'm looking at the diamond, it looks like the Sims game, like how they have it over their head. That diamond's on a book. It's not over you. Nothing is controlling you. Nobody is controlling you. You're controlling what you're consuming. Advertisement. Sync with the moon. Also, again, being outside. It's a whole lot going on at night, by the way. 51. Oh, so we got 42 or the number 6, and we got 51 in the number 6. And then we got 46 with soak in a tub. Like I said, look at the feet. Look at the feet. I'm telling you what, big energy. Oh, and it's so crazy. She's standing on a thing that says 777. So that's a sign. You could be seeing that lately. Team 1. And she's standing in front of like a target. Like someone was throwing knives at the target. They missed her. Them knives ain't hitting you, baby. You still a target. But no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Sorry, that took me. I had to like Raven. But really getting in touch within yourself and what you have control of releasing, of truly feeling colorful, truly feeling like you can taste the rainbow. I'm hearing the palette should look just as appetizing as it is. So definitely team 1, take care of your body, take care of your sim, take care of your avatar, take care of your vessel, take care of your mind, what you're taking in all the time. You are so unique, and the one thing your inner teenage is raging about is that you're not out there more, because you're a superstar. You deserve to be out there way more, and you deserve more credit than you give yourself. 30:30 on my time. I'm going to speed this up. I want to get you some 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒈 codes. Okay? I'm going to grab a few, and I'm also going to make sure I list them somewhere on here, or I'll post a picture or something. Okay? So this is the codes that you need, and I'll just say the names of them, and I'll put the codes up on the screen. Fame! I knew it. Attract your crush. And again, it was kind of giving me in the beginning with the tarot, like that 2 of Cups. I wasn't trying to take it like maybe a high school sweetheart or a first situationship that was supposed to be a relationship that was not good to you, not weighing you out, not making you balanced. Okay? Beat it! Beat it! Telepathy with your guides. Have more communication with them. 1000. Not only that, dude, these 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒈 codes, you can write them on a piece of paper and set a glass of water or a water bottle on top so it can like observe that number frequency. You can write it on your palms. You can write it where it matters the most on your body. You can memorize it in your head and keep repeating it over and over and over and over and over again. I'm not kidding. I had this one client and she got a car. It wasn't new, but I gave her one of these and she literally got the code down, and her brother or her brother-in-law happened to get a new truck and said, "Hey, you want my other vehicle?" Who does that? I want one. You know? that was like the first time I was like, what? We have Archangel Raphael out here, okay? A lot of healing, a lot of you deserve everything, team 1. I'm gonna get 2 more since your main number that came out that I'm looking at is 6. Loss of fat cells. So maybe someone is trying to lose weight. Maybe. I am around my chin. One more. 2 more. Okay. Ooh, to buy a new home. Like I said, buy the home. We're not going to be moving from place to place. It's going to be completely different. And forgiveness of karmic debt to end out. Forgive the past. Forget it. You don't even have it might take time for you to forgive someone or forgive that topic, but you have to forgive that past version of yourself. That inner teenage wound inside of you is so proud of how far that you have traveled to. You've really impacted, imprinted, and made a huge difference upon so many people's lives that it was never acknowledged to you. They are acknowledging to you that you're a king of fucking pentacles. This is your grace period. This is this whole, it's all the, you got the caboodles, baby. You're in the next transit of having this spotlight on you. Whether you accept it or not, I mean, it's free will. But this is definitely something that you've always wanted, was recognition, was to be noticed for being different, for being unique. Because we're the black sheep, right? My light is flickering like crazy. I don't know if you can like see it off my face, but yeah. Now, team 1, I am so honored that you allowed me to step and tap into your energy to give you this message today. And I do appreciate it. And I do thank you. So let me know down in the comments if it resonated, what did, maybe what didn't. That's cool. Please subscribe to the tribe. It's always going to be a vibe. For real. And if this is where we part ways, just continue to drink your water. Keep taking care of yourself. You need to put yourself first. Everybody else is supposed to take care of themselves. You've already done that. You've done that. You've done that for everybody else. Now put that energy here. I love you, Team 1. Please continue to walk in your truest, highest authenticity. Like, share, and hit that notification bell. I will be posting more videos as we speak since school is back in session. Continue to walk in your truest, highest authenticity. Bye, Team 1. Love you. Team 2, welcome to your Inner Teenage's Rage reading with Royal. If you picked Vegeta, the Saiyan Prince, this is your reading. All right off the bat, the song that came through for y'all is Calm Down by Rima and Selena Gomez. Now, this is interesting because I'm playing on Pandora, and I'm assuming this is the album cover, but it's like a drawn picture of a house. It's got a cross in the middle of it. The house is catching on fire, but the picture's turned upside down. It's like on a clear blue sky day. There's flowers in the yard, but yet the world's upside down. I'm also seeing a graveyard, a sword, a skeleton on fire. The sun is smiling, and there's a swing. It's a lot of symbolism there. 111 on the time. So right off the bat, I'm getting a lot of Team 2, the inner teenage rage that you're carrying. It's like family or those that were around you that were the closest to you are hypocrite. Preach what you teach what you preach. Preach what you teach. It's like you're around false identities, okay, that they didn't even know themselves. So that kind of made you confused about yourself. Wow. Team 1 wasn't like this, but I'm kind of getting, maybe there were a lot of thoughts of attempted suicide. Trigger warning. You'll never amount to anything is what I'm hearing. Wow. Ooh, this reminds me of a client that I had. Her family was evil. Like, they'd lock her in a closet because she was pure. I'm seeing something like that. Like, you don't fit in with us. So you got picked on. Because nobody could resonate with you. This is interesting because in this team, it feels, I guess the song kind of explains it. It's sort of, it's giving me like, not so confident at all. There was like a very small percentage of confidence. That was 333 on a time. That was taken from you. My candle just went berserk. Fooled around and fell in love. Maybe this could have had to do with a toxic connection. This connection wanted to keep you at bay. Something about it just don't sit right. Like, it's like these energies that were around you at that time frame could have, and remember, this is a general reading, public, so take as much discernment as possible. It's supposed to fit like a puzzle piece, okay? If none of it makes sense to you, that's totally okay, all right? But it gives so much mixed signals as to anybody who is around you. It should have been, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's like you always made, it's like you always, okay, envious. So you always made something happen. You didn't sit around and wait for a miracle, although you can now, is what I'm hearing with the 7 of Pentacles, because I'm seeing like, you know what I'm seeing with this? For disregard the 7th Pentacle, but you see there's 6 around her, right? And the 6 of Pentacles indicates like charity and community and helping and gaining and just, you know, all in all, being there and knowing that it's going to be reciprocated. She looked like she holding a Louis Vuitton or some expensive purse. You know what I'm saying? It's like you did what you were called to do. And then when you rewarded yourself, it was like, she don't deserve that. Like, I'm seeing like the ugly stepsisters from Cinderella. Like, if something good happened to you, you got like pushed down pegs and you didn't do anything wrong. Please, may I get some tarot? Wow, 777, very prominent. You might want to go back to team 1 if you felt called to it. But 7 of Wands. Ooh. Oh, y'all got the Hierophant too. Cool. Yeah, you led by example. You led by example. Straightforward. You're a straightforward motherfucker. 2 of Wands. This is a choice that you speak for yourself. You don't need nobody else to speak for you. That's a tough cookie. Period. You, 707, you evolve with change. You are always constantly, you are a constant. You are, I was about to say effortlessly, but endlessly evolving. And people have never been able to keep up with you. So I feel like back in your teenage days, you were real serious about a choice or decision. Maybe it could have been about going to college. Maybe it could have been about taking a certain position after getting out of school, or maybe not finishing school, whatever your choice was, right? And why I keep hearing like these people were hypocrite. They would say one thing and then act a different way. You know what I mean? It's like the moment that you stepped out of the door and you actually got something accomplished, the minute that you walk back in the door, get the hell out. Basically, you don't belong here. Just because you went out and you took a risk. I don't even know where I want to go with this, because like seeing and I won't show it again because there is some nudity in these cards, but that Mystic card, which is a Hierophant, she's walking into the 2 of Wands energy. And so like it's like you did your research prior, or you were going to get your facts straight before moving on with this decision. Clarify the 7 of Wands for me, please. Excuse me. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Dancing with life. Like, the world is your oyster, and having that brain before noggin mindset. Be smart. Don't, work smarter, not harder type thing. Clarify Hierophant, please, and thank you. The Witch. Y'all got similar cards like team 1. The Magician. You already knew what you had going on. That's the thing. And the thing, I think, okay, wait. Because I have it, hold on. Clarify 2 of Wands, please. And, oh, that's good. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Freedom, which is the Chariot card in this deck. Okay. Then the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups come out here. Your inner teenage self is so enraged with these people who got into your energy, and was deliberately, I feel as though they were trying to take something that was supposed to be yours to begin with, that's meant to heal you, because you're so striking and you're extremely vigilant in what you put yourself into, because there's so much Wands energy out here. I got Cancer, Scorpio, all the Wands, all the fire sign, and then the Hierophant is Taurus energy. Could be seeing moths too, especially big moths. There's always, you're a constant walking change. You're constantly, you could constantly change your look. You could constantly get new and better jobs. Let's groove tonight. All night. Nighttime is the right time, is what I'm hearing. Maybe someone needed that confirmation, like getting a job that works for you at night or something. Okay, they're saying yes, this is for your highest good. This is for your calling. You should ease your mind. You've ever since this period in your life, like, that's why Calm Down was the first song to come on. Like, I feel like you've been in fight or flight mode, and you've been fighting, and you've not had a chance to just be. You've constantly been here, like, okay, well, I can move on past this, and I still have to kick ass. I'm gonna drink beer and kick ass. That's what I'm supposed to do. When they want you to be here, you should feel good in your skin. You should feel good, period. You should feel good around the people that are blessed to have you around them. First of all, you're the blessing in their life, because these people are never gonna find another one of you. Just it's very impossible. I'm hearing something about the 4th of July. Okay, maybe this is someone that you've possibly seen this past 4th of July. That's a problem. And the disconnection is really real. I don't know if I'm getting the sense that you kind of think you're crazy for not holding these people's hands and letting them come with you. Like, you feel bad that you can't bring them along on your journey or something. Earth, wind, and fire, but they totally forgot water. The emotional part. Oh, I'm seeing someone crying, just constantly crying, just constantly upset and worried, sick to death, not being able to sleep at night at all, not being able to function correctly during a period of time. Let's see if I can have some clarifying cards. Thank you. Neck just started itching. That's important. And confidence, to expand yourself, to release. To forgive yourself for doubting yourself, for all that power that you know that you have, all that willpower that you carry. To forgive yourself for not putting some of that into yourself from time to time. Not everything is supposed to be difficult. It can be easy. It can be understood. I like how he's holding the earth, but he's like praying to the moon. The Hierophant's got 2 moons. She's standing in front of one, realizing and recognizing the release is going to be real. Once you wash your hands from these energies and you just turn your back on it, and I know that's like easier said than done, but when you think to yourself, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I know you're grown, but I'm just saying, like, let's just say that you're sitting there and you're like, what did I want to be when I grew up? But you ended up being something else because you didn't have that backing or support. The rage in your inner teenage, they want you to know that you are everything that they knew you were and attempted time after time after time to curse you to not receive. Although you were worthy of it, although you were grateful, although it's always although, because it's all about them, not you. And it's not. Because the thing is, you're so confident. For your first card to be the Seven of Wands and then the Three of Wands underneath that, confirming how free-spirited this team is. Like, you know you the shit. You really do. But then you question yourself, because how sad is it that you can love someone so much and then they show little to no faith in you, although they know exactly what the fuck you're capable of. But that's not your fault. Because here's the thing, they should have shut the fuck up. Because now spirit, God, source, ancestors, they're gonna handle that shit. You reap what you sow. But you moving forward and recognizing that self-image that you carry a heavy energy of empathy, compassionate. Like, they want to call you self-absorbed. You're not self-absorbed. Ow, my knee. They just want you to take the knee. And no, we're not. We're not taking nothing to nowhere, because it's not about what you feel is right. It's about what I do, and I make it matter, Team 2. Contemplation. This waiting period, just sitting here waiting for an approval from who? It's supposed to be you. You're supposed to give yourself approval. Dude, be spontaneous. I mean, honestly, it's not all going to come together at once. It is going to be piecey parts. We do have to take it day by day. But at the end of the day, you have to make that choice. Are you going to stay up all night, or are you going to go to bed? Can't do both. I mean, I guess you could. Like, you'd stay up like most of the night and then you sleep the rest of the morning. Two things can't exist at once, but that's not one of them. You know what I mean? Just because these other energies have been around you, and in a weird way, they're going to sit there, guilt trip you. Oh, I've been there for you. Oh, I've supported you. Oh, shut the fuck up. Like, if you supported me so damn much, why are we still having this conversation? Disturbia. Wait a minute. Dum dum dee dum 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 dee dum dum. That's what I'm hearing, is that they're dum 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 dum. 2112. Period. Period. Dummies. You don't know me. You don't know. Period. Wow, but I do know one thing. Movement. Most of these cards was really movement. Is progression. Is movement on the bottom. The first card looking at me, dance. Okay, we have the number 36 or 9, we have the number 18 or 9, and we have the number 30 for look for fairies. This card stuck out to me out of this deck for so long because fairies are real. Don't play with me. They really are. We might not really see them, but they're spirit guides. They're basically your spirit guides, your nature ones, right? So, and not only that, they're dancing and the sun's above them, right? So getting outside more is a huge connect for this team. Finding within your secret power, your magical power. What magic is it that you bring that is your source of contentment, of being happy, of having, like, I'm seeing like a 9 of cups, okay? Just to feel like you're making progress, because movement, the Chariot is all about movement, y'all. It's steady movement. Now, in the original Rider's Waite deck, he's on a stone chariot with stone lion heads, and so he's really not going anywhere, but yet very persistent on moving anyway. I'm just trying to look back and see why you looking back there for? What you missing that's back there? Oh, that little itty bitty thing that was like, it was fun, and then it didn't become fun no more because somebody actually ruined it. My cat is trying to get out the door. Let the cat out of the bag, y'all. Seriously, I'm hearing Zumba. I'm hearing crystals for this team. Crystals is a huge tool that you can keep on you to keep the energies around you balanced, any negative energy away from you. Tourmaline, black obsidian. Okay. I'm also hearing howlite to ease and calm the mind, and tiger's eye. So this team, definitely dig into your crystals. If you can, get you one that calls to you. That's going to give you that little boost of power. I don't know why I'm kind of seeing this team as like mystical, like dreamers, like you've been taught to know things that are relevant. Friday night, it is Friday night. It's not night, but it's Friday when I'm recording this, so Friday is really significant. There's also a crown on the cover of this, King George. But anywho, recognize when I move, you move just like that. When I move, you move just like that. Oh my gosh, team 2. All right, last but not least, I have 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒗𝒆 codes that I would like to grab for you, and I will take a screenshot, or I will put the numbers up clearly so that you can see them. Okay, but let's see what you need. And 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒗𝒆 codes, you can write these on a piece of paper, stick a water bottle or a cup of water on top of it, let it sit there for a few hours, and then drink that water, and it's just absorbed all that code around it. Write the code on your hand, memorize the code in your head. Okay, somehow get it out, maybe memorize it, or have it somewhere, like maybe on the fridge, to where every time you go to the fridge, you open the fridge, you see that code. It's getting programmed. You feel me? All right, let's get into it. So y'all got 9, which is interesting. Y'all got the number 9 more than any other number, so I'm gonna pull 9 of these. All right. All right, we got excessive appetite coming out first. Achieving good grades for an exam. Oh, look at you getting a crystal out here. We got jade, the code for the crystal jade. That's interesting. I keep hearing that name too. For someone that wants to embody straight hair naturally, there's a code for you. Everything will be resolved. That's a good one to me. Because it is gonna, once you weigh yourself out, everything else is gonna weigh out and balance itself out too. Okay? Those that deserve to be reaped with karma are gonna receive it. Chakra 3, so that is the solar chakra, solar plexus. Just a color yellow. Leo, I think Gemini. No, I want to say so. I was looking at that. Infinite good luck. 2 more spirit. Thank you. I hadn't touched that window since yesterday. What just happened? Cancel karma. 791, 791. And then we got, oh, someone's trying to conceive, healthy sperm and egg. Just in case. For anyone who's trying to start a family, okay? Or manifesting too. So I'm definitely going to leave those codes up here somewhere, somehow, or just pop them up. Okay. And that is it, Team 2. I really enjoyed, and thank you heavily for allowing me to tiptoe into your energy to give you these messages today. If any of it resonated or not, can you let me know down in the comments, okay? And also subscribe to the tribe and survive. It's always going to be a vibe around here. Hit that notification bell. I will be posting way more now that the summer is over, and I am not pulling my hair out because there is a child always asking me for something every other minute. Sorry for that, y'all. But yes, okay, and this is where we part ways. I cannot wait to see you for the next one, and please like, share, and I'll be here. Continue to walk your truth, highest authenticity, and I love you. Bye, Team 2. Greetings, Team 3. Welcome to your Teenage Rage reading. Okay, if you chose May from Dragon Ball Z, this is your reading, baby. Team 3, your channel song that came in from Spirit is Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio. Okay. You know what this gives me? And sorry, I've been pausing a lot today. My therapist told me, you ain't got to answer right away. So just a little side note, if someone expects you to answer something right away, no, you don't. Give it at least 60 to 90 seconds. You can sit there and they ain't got but time, all right? Unless it's a life or death situation. So what is really coming out? And I want to say back in them teenage days, you was like the kingpin. Because I keep seeing, I'm listening, Spirit, and I can give you an example of something I've experienced. Back my senior year of high school, I had a high school sweetheart, and we would skip maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, or we'd leave early or something and go get lunch and stay gone for the day. And I remember me and him was getting off onto the highway to go to McDonald's, and we passed by some of our classmates with 6 police cars around them because they had bricks of green, if you know what I mean. Okay, and we're riding by damn, how did y'all get y'all's hands on, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sort of feeling like Kingpin, this team, had it really good, very lucky energy for Team 3 in the teenage years. But I'm kind of feeling like it could have all crumbled suddenly, but there was a high. There was a really, really good feeling high in your teenage rage. If you've seen Demon Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunters, that's me and my daughter's movie, man. I'll be your idol, keeping you in check. Obsessed, keeping you obsessed. So people were probably all about you, trying to be like you, trying to figure you out all the time, trying to figure out where the hell you at, probably skipping. Team 3 nowhere to be found, but you hear about them constantly, right? But yeah, I think I feel and honestly, what's so crazy is that the fact that your first song, it was 3, 2, 1 when I looked up at the time, your first song being Gangsta's Paradise, I can relate in a way because my favorite movie of all time is Scarface. And the world is yours, baby. Period. I don't care. It is. Even if there's a mess up and a fumble, it's not like you can't start back over. With that being stated, let's get some tarot out here to see what... Oh, the moon. Right away. Ooh, deep diving. Pisces energy. My shoulder just... Ow. Wow. It's heavy. Emotionally. This is emotionally heavy to the point where it's like a, ooh. I'm not hearing, I'm hearing obsession, but I'm hearing devouring, siphoning, the Empress. Hey, there's 2 major arcanas coming out. The Ace of Wands. Ooh. The High Priestess, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, you got all major arcanas but one. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. That's interesting. You and Team 1, if you felt called to Team 1, not necessarily have to, but I'm kind of getting, there could be similar messages there that you might want to check out because they had this card on the bottom of the deck first as well. And I'm definitely getting, man, Well, first of all, I do feel like there's a texture of my sweat. You got a lot of feminine energy out here. A lot. The moon's considered it, the empress, the high priestess. You know, it kind of gives me that there, honestly, there could have been a connection. It was a big turnover. There's a fly over my head. Stand up in it. What? That's an old song. Where did this fly come from? You weren't in here for team 1 and team 2. Go on. About to get the fly swatter and put y'all on hold for a second. Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second, y'all. That literally took me 1 minute, and believe it or not, he landed right here on my pillow. I don't see his little corpse nowhere, but he's trying to take over my spot. You better guess. So, okay. When this Ace of Wands came out, and, you know, whatever sex you are, it doesn't matter. I'm just reading energy, but it sort of seems like somebody lusted over you, constantly giving you the D or the P, like, and when doing this, when allowing someone to enter your portal, or you're entering an individual's portal, what plane level of frequency is that other person on? What plane are they really at? You know, there's some deception within taking care of you, you know, with the Empress and the Moon. Like, not wanting to see, the true colors of this connection. But underneath the Moon, knowing with the High Priestess, okay? And I like how she has horns. Only male deers have horns, right? So, and not only that, the Sun card, look, she got spidey tingling senses. Something within you, within this that was weird. Whoa. Within this connection, you felt the disconnect. There was a disconnect within a connection that your teenage self is raging about, that did you dirty. That made you come down off of a high horse because of a mess up or like a hiccup in the road. There was something that happened that's been left in the dark, and yet the Wheel of Fortune comes out here like this is both good and bad. But with it coming up right, the Wheel of Fortune, that means the wheel spinning in your favor at this point, and especially underneath the Ace of Wands, it comes to the fact of showing how truly involved you are now with what you basically started with. You was already up here. You still up here with all this major arcana. The only one that's not a major arcana is the Ace of Wands, and that's a beautiful card. But I'm getting a lot of, like, this situationship really, man, it really, I'm hearing there was the number 10, like this is a 10-year cycle. This started a 10-year cycle for you. As beautiful as you were and as you are with the Empress and the Sun, goddess energy, super just beautiful, super intelligent, super intuitive, super compatible. You just you sprout, you make shit happen, you bloom, you brighten up a room when you smile, when you speak, when you are present. Oh, I'm hearing get 3 more. Look, check out how the Chance card and the Freedom card is my Chariot card in this deck. They look the same. Both their hands are going the exact same direction to the future. Moving, progressing along. fearlessly. Justice. Oh shit, the Hermit. Girl, boy, you're getting all the major arcana. Dude, team 3 was about... I should just end your reading here. Like, damn, team 3. I can do bad all by myself is what I'm hearing. You've seen the good and the bad. That's all the Hermit is about. But you decided to move forward. You didn't stay stuck in the fucking cycle. You're my generation curse breaker, by the way. 12/12 on my time as I say that. You seriously, like, have put your mind together as how to set your ducks in a row. Okay. It literally, I'm not kidding. Your teenage self is raging for you to put yourself in a place where you I was going to say gather, but you embrace, you embody everything around you that's beautiful, and even the ugly. The ugly can be beautiful if you look at it from a higher perspective. Let's just say something popped off back then. Now you can see the beauty as to why it had to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you had to take that path and come up to this level of oxygen where the air is a lot thinner than it was back then. It was too thick. There was too much going on. But it was karmic debt playing itself out, and now you've played that karma out. The witch is behind the death card, which is the magician. And the 6 of Swords. Like, it's your inner teenage self is reminding you right now with this message, okay, that it's okay. You are safe to dream. This is my woo-woo. Y'all, I'm not kidding. The moon with the Chariot card, the moon is all about the subconscious mind and being able to flow with it. Even if nobody else envisions the picture that you do, you see it and you make that shit happen. Hello, you're living a gangster's paradise. I'm just saying. It's too many. 14 on my time. You're a king of wands. You're a king of pentacles. You're king of swords. You're king of cups. You are king of the pirates. All right, Luffy? All right. Can I get clarifying cards, please? And thank you, Spirit, for team 3. Are you scared to open up again? Are you scared that, you know, whatever you do is a target and someone's gonna, like, take that from you again? As much as you show that, as much as that's your aura, that's your energy, are you afraid to be great? Because you know at one point how that felt and then it kind of got swept under the rug from you? Are you afraid to come out of the cocoon with the Hermit being your last card? The torch has been passed down to you. You're winning. You're beautiful. You're meant to just be the beauty that is supposed to be observed. You're not supposed to be put away in a cage up in a tower. The fuck? Nobody puts my baby team 3s in a corner, okay? Accept it. Accept it. You are so... Is this the same chick? It actually looks like the same chick. No matter what, you're still... And there's a lighthouse in this card. Look at that. You... To carry on your story, to be heard, it's relevant. It's most necessary right now. It's what the world needs right now. Affirm this. I am heard from miles. I am heard and accepted from miles and countries and overseas. I am accepted for who I am. And my past does not define me. You've always been light, but you know how to balance the two. You know how to be both dark and light. Don't fuck with me. That's what I'm hearing. I ain't the 1, 2, nor 3, team 3. Like, and I feel like when it comes to love, I'm hearing someone say, this next person, once you fucks with me, you stucks with me. I'm not gonna keep going through this. Like, this is a teen that's probably been through many, many, many relationships, and they never seemed to add up. That was karmic debt being played out. And the more you walked away, the more their light, like you, walked on, and they had to sit in the dark with their own fuck ups. Energy work is very relevant. Is that 22? Yep. Realignment within the chakras, right? Oh, and nourish your temple. Look at that. Okay, your outer force plus your inner being, to balance both. Okay, to make sure you're good. And that's number 38, or you can take it as 11. That's interesting. 11 and 22. Let me get one more, please. One more with that one, so I can like. Okay, 3. I'll take it. Make a meal and aromatherapy. So number 32, or 5, or 3. Someone's homesick. Someone's very much homesick. Someone is calling, the calling back to your soul is period. Your inner teenage rage, they are pissed. They've been pissed because you've not gotten to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Oh my gosh. Free by that K-pop demon huntress. If you never heard it, you gotta hear this song. It's pretty. It's called Free. What does it feel like every time I turn around? What does it feel like? You've just, the freedom, it feels like your freedom that you once felt so much joy and so much happiness was literally just stolen from you. And your inner teenage self wants you to hear me and understand them, okay? You're so safe. You're more divinely protected than I think you honestly realize. But it's okay, because you've done the inner work that a lot of people have a hard time doing. You've overcome situations that people would have caved. Was it easy? Fuck no. But it was necessary, especially for your bloodline, especially for your divine purpose and your soul's reassurance. Just like you want to wake up and smell the roses. It's like, you know, you want to eat a nice clean palate. You deserve all the royalties and riches. I'm hearing from rags to riches, for real. This team is the biggest level up from your inner teenage rage. Like, the reason that they're raging is because people have tried, or have in your eyes belittled you so low that you've got no clue really as to how perfect you are. And nobody's perfect, but you know what I mean? Like, your soul is gorgeous. You're very creative, innovative. You're an inspiration. Why can't we? Wow. Team 3, you got me messed up right now, because seriously, like, and Get Jiggy With It just got on. Literally, have fun. Like, it's so time for you to have fun. You've been like stuck in the dark for so long. You started off with this itty bitty light, right? Look at you ending up with this big ass torch. I said the torch was passed to you. You're such an inspiration. Like, I'm getting chills just for the fact of, like, you're gonna do big things in this world. you're meant to do the greatest. You're going to be in, if we even have books anymore in the future, you're going to be in a history book. They're going to make a movie about you. You're going to be memorialized in like probably written music or something. Like you're gonna go down in history, Team 3. The fact that you had like that's the one thing I'm hearing, is that you know what it feels like to have everything, to be on your high horse, to be favorited, I guess you could say, in a way, and in a way not, because I do feel the jealous energy, or because that's why we had to come down to rock bottom. Like it's like you had everything and then it got pulled from you, and then you had to build yourself back up to right now, and they raging because you have no fucking idea how much you've put in the work. My hands are sweating. Someone's about to get paid for real. Every time my hands sweat, like it's just feeling you're gonna go into rooms you didn't even picture yourself being in. You're like, I don't think you realize how big this is, but you know how it goes. The thrill of the experience, man. You have like you have it going for you. Like, don't you ever doubt that about yourself, Team 3, okay? I'm gonna pull you some 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒈 codes. Alright? And I've handwritten. You can write these on a piece of paper, set a water bottle down or a cup of water, let it sit there, absorb that code, drink it. Just like if you were writing a gratitude manifestation journal and you were to set water on it, and then after the whole night you wake up and you drink it, and water manifestation. Okay, you can even write it on you wherever it relevates. You can write it under, I didn't even say this in the other two, but like under your doormat. Every time you walk in the door, like you're walking in with that frequency. Memorize it in your head. Put it on the fridge. Every time you open the fridge, look at that number. Repetitive visualization, okay? For your group, I'm really being called to the number 10. So I'm going to pull 10 of them. I had to like sit and like hear that, because you have a whole bunch of numbers out here. Rocking around the Christmas tree. All right. So we have citrine, which is the crystal of prosperity. And I will take a picture, or I'll put the numbers up somewhere on, so you can pause it and write it down, okay? We have, oh, Team 2 got this too. Chakra 3, which is the solar plexus. Oh, wow. Archangel Raphael. A lot of inner healing. Archangel Metatron, excuse me. Ooh, spiritual wounds. Wow, because you're going through a spiritual upgrade right now. It makes sense. Okay? Being aware of your greatness. Period. Opening new opportunities. Beautiful. 1111. Buy a new home. Okay. 7. Communication, to open that blockage, okay, in your throat chakra. Business rolling in. Period. And last one. Yeah, I'm getting you're an entrepreneur. You're about to be a big time boss. All your windfall is about to fall. Enduring work. That is your main focus right now, is work. For real. It's the only thing you should be focused on. If you are looking into love, it's going to come to you. It's not something you're going to have to look for, find. It's going to find you around the corner, because it's going to... I can't make it up. Hold on. She's about to drop it. Steady love. Oh, her name is India Irie. That album's called Worthy, and the song is called Steady Love, and it's a beautiful song. Definitely, I suggest looking that one up too. And it just came on, and I'm just sitting here like, it's when this connection, this fusion comes in, you're gonna be treated the way that dumbass back then should have treated you, but didn't. They're really gonna devote to making sure that you are happy, the best of their ability, you know what I mean, to make sure you're not crying and you're not hurt, and that they help along healing with you. This is going to be a very good, steady connection for you. You have so much going for you. You are having a huge spiritual upgrade happening right now, y'all. Okay, Team 3. Please, thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy. It's really been a pleasure. This one was a big one. 30 on my time. Okay. Wow. That's all. I love you. I really hope you enjoyed this message, this reading. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. Okay. If it did not, and I tweet somewhere, let me know. I'll take trial and error, but it is public reading, so just use discernment. But subscribe to the tribe. It is a vibe, and I'm always gonna be here for you, beautiful soul warrior. Like and share the video, as well as hit that notification button, since I am posting more frequently now that school is back in session. And I'm probably gonna start doing more lives too, just to kind of reach out and touch those who also might be in need of some personal questions. I'm here for you, okay? I love you. And until next time, Team 3, I want you to continue to walk in your truest, highest authenticity. Bye now, Team 3.